There's no effing way that they're having sex behind me right now. Like, it can't, it's not possible. Let's giddy. Okay, so first and foremost, excuse the noise in the background. It is what it is. My brother has a friend over and they're playing games and stuff, and I can't really tell them to not play games. With that being said, let's get into it. So I am back today with another story time. I haven't done one of these in a while. And I know there's quite a few people who watch my videos just for like story times and other stuff besides the weight loss stuff. So this one is for you guys. This is the story time. Well, by its title, you can tell what the story time is going to be about. So I'm just going to get right into it. So I have these two friends. We're going to name them Angel and Harley. Okay. Obviously, these are not their real names, but this is what we're going to call them, Angel and Harley. Angel is a girl, Harley is a boy. So I have these two friends, Angel and Harley. I was closer to Angel than I was to Harley. Me and Harley were like, we were cool. We kind of knew of each other, but we weren't really friends like that. Like, we were like mutual friends type of thing. But I was really cool with Angel. Angel hits me up one day, mad random, and she's like, "What are you doing? I want to drink. Let's drink. Yada yada yada." I'm like, "Cool, I'm down." But I work tomorrow. I work tomorrow. I work the next day. I think at 10 in the morning. Yeah, I think I worked at like 10 in the morning the next day. So I'm like, I'm down, but I work at 10. So I can't be out too late. You know what I'm saying? So she's like, "Yeah, I got you. Like, I'll bring you home. It's all good. Don't worry about it." So I'm like, cool, I'm down. So she's like, "Oh, Harley wants to drink too." I'm like, "Yeah, I don't care. Like, that's cool. We can all drink." So we all go to. I'm not. I don't. I'm not trying to give away too much details because I don't want nobody putting two and two together, and I don't want y'all be trying to investigate, and I'm not here for it. So I'm gonna change up some little details of the story, but everything is going to be true. Like, I'm not gonna lie about things that happened. You know what I'm saying? The main story is gonna be true. I'm just gonna switch up details so nobody puts two and two together. So yeah, we meet up with Harley at Harley's crib, and Harley lived by himself. So Harley had like a one-room apartment. So everything was like, it was just one room. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it wasn't like kitchen, living room, dining room, blah blah. It was just like his kitchen, his dining room, his living room was all one thing, except for the bathroom. There was obviously a separate room for the bathroom. This day is when me and Harley really were like becoming like cool, like really, really like developing a friendship that day because, like I said, we were always just like friends in common. We never really hung out one on one. We never really had like a friendship. Like, I just knew of him. But this day, I'm like, oh, he's mad cool. He's mad chill. Like, now I understand why Angel's cool with him. Now I understand why people be rocking with him. Like, because before that, I was just like, this kid's mad random. Typically, I don't do groups of threes. Like, I don't, unless it's like three girls who don't have any romantic relationship between each other. Like, for example, me, Stefana, and my friend Yara. Like, we call ourselves the Holy Trinity. I will chill with us three all day, every day. Like that. Those are my peoples. You know what I'm saying? So but other than that, I don't do threes. Like, if it's me and a couple, I'm not with it. I'm not going. I don't care how close I am. Like, everyone knows this about me. Like, I don't. Or if it's like two best friends and I'm only cool with one of them, and then one of them wants me to go, like, I'm not going, like, because I just feel like it's weird, like, it's just three's company, you know what I'm saying, like no, like, it don't mesh well. I feel like when it's three people who aren't all equally as close with each other, like, one person is bound to feel left out, and that person is typically me. And I don't like feeling that way, so I'm just not with it. And especially when it comes to friends, like two best friends in one, like, I might go. Like, I don't OD when it comes to that. But when it comes to couples, I definitely do not. Like, I will not. I refuse. Or if it's even a girlfriend and a guy friend, like, they're just friends, and me, I'm not going because 9 times out of 10, there's something more there than just friendship. Or 8 times out of 10, there's something more there than just friendship. Like, I'm just not one of those people. I'm sorry. I'm not a wingman. I'm not one of those. I don't do third wheels. I don't like them. They make me feel uncomfortable. It's just weird. Like, I don't know. Some people are cool with it. I'm not. to say the least. I don't do third wheels, and everyone knows this about me. Like when I say everyone, all my close friends know this about me. Like it's not a surprise. No one has to guess it. People don't invite me out if they know it's gonna be them and just their significant other. They just know I'm not with it at all. So back to this. So surprisingly, like, the vibe was mad cool, even though Angel and Harley were cool, and I wasn't that cool with Harley. It didn't feel like, oh, two friends and then me. You know what I'm saying? It just felt like three friends who all knew each other for mad long and were just being mad cool. Like it was good vibe. When I say I haven't had good vibes like that in a long time, like in a long time, like unless I was with Yara and Stefan together, or when me, Leslie, and Stefan will all get up and drink. Like it was good vibes, bro. Like, we just have a good night and just like, yo, these people are cool. Like, it was like that. So, whatever, we're getting mad lit. We're dancing, we're singing, we're just doing the most, having mad fun, mad fun. And we don't want the fun to end, even though we're all past the point of intoxication. Like, all of us were on a whole nother level. We had a whole jug of Carlo Rossi sangria, and I think we finished the whole thing or almost finished the whole thing. Just us three. So we're all faded. I know I was beyond faded, like done. None of us wanted the night to end, so we're like, yo, what can we do right now? Like, we want to get out of the house. Like, let's do something. So Harley's like, yo, let's go to a hookah bar. So we go to this hookah bar. There's like nobody in there, so we go and we grab a table. The waitress comes over. She's mad cute. We're talking to her, laughing, being all drunk and stupid. Me and Harley order two more drinks. And I take maybe like one or two sips of my drink, and I'm like, nah, I cannot do it. I am done. Like, I'm belligerent right now. So I give my drink to Harley. He kills his drink and my drink, and we're doing hookah. That hookah that day, I remember we kept saying like, "What is in this hookah? Crack." That hookah was hitting times 10. Like the amount of smoke, the amount of like how hard it was hitting me. Like it, I instantly after I took maybe two puffs of the hookah, I'm like, I'm gonna throw up. I felt like I was gonna throw up. I couldn't even stand to sit in the hookah bar anymore and smell the scent of the hookah because I felt like I was gonna throw up. So I hit it twice, and then I'm like, yo, I'm going to the car because if I sit in here, I'm gonna throw up. They're like, what? Are you serious? I'm like, yeah, y'all can stay in here. I'm gonna go to the car though. So Harley gives me his keys, and I go in the car. I'm sitting in the car, I'm listening to music, I'm just trying to focus on anything but throwing up. The hookah bar was closing shortly anyways because the waitress had told us that. The waitress like, oh, just to let you guys know, we're gonna close in like 15, 20 minutes, blah, blah, blah. And 15 minutes pass, or maybe 10 minutes pass, and I see Angel running out to the car. So Angel's running to the car, and then she jumps into the back seat, like slides into the back seat, and she's like, "Oh my god!" Like mad fade. Like I could just tell she's faded. And she's like, "Oh my god, I'm so drunk," and I'm like, "Oh for real, me too." I was like, yeah, me too. I had to leave out of there because I felt like I was gonna throw up or whatever. And Angel's like, oh my gosh, Treasure, me and Harley kissed. And I'm like, yo, what? And she's like, yeah, we kissed. Like, when you do a shotgun. So if you don't know what a shotgun is, if you don't smoke weed or hookah, shotgun is when you inhale a bunch of smoke in your mouth and then you put your lips really close to somebody else's and you blow the smoke into their mouth. You either do it like how do people do it? Is it this way? Or I can't even remember. Either you do it so that it's like through fists so that your mouths don't touch. I can't remember the hands, how you do it. I can't remember. Or you just literally will just put your lips close to their lips and blow the smoke into their mouth. So she was like, yeah, we were doing like a shotgun and then we started kissing in the hookah spot. I'm like, oh, lit. Like, okay, whatever. I didn't care because like shit happens when you're drunk. Like you just kiss people sometimes. It just be whatever. It don't be that deep. Like it don't. Sometimes it literally means nothing. There's people that I've kissed when I'm drunk, and it's just like it. That's just what like it does to you. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just like, oh lit. Like cool. Congratulations. I guess. Like I don't know. I'm just like okay. That's funny. We're like laughing about it. So Harley comes in the car And he's like, yo, so what's the moves? What are we doing? I'm just like, yeah, no, I'm going home, honey. I work in the morning, so I need to go home. So, Angel, are you good to drive? Because I need to go home. And she's like, I'm definitely not good to drive. I'm definitely not good to drive. And I'm just like, okay, so what's the plans then? Because I need to go home because I have work at 10 in the morning. Like, I don't understand. I told you this when we came out. Like, and then she's like, okay, so why don't you drive? And I'm like, nah, I don't want to drive because I'm not good to drive either. And I don't want to be responsible for your car if something happens. Like, no, not I. I'm not paying for nobody's car. I don't even got the money for my own car. I don't have money for yours. Like, no. So I don't know why I didn't just tell this kid Harley to drive me home. I was drunk, like I said, so but I feel like he was not even in a good state to drive us home either. You know what I'm saying? And the hookah spot we went to wasn't that far from his house. Like it was like an okay distance where like we could get there safely even though he was drunk. You know what I'm saying? Even though I don't advise drunk driving, don't do that, but at that time we had nobody else to drive. All of us were drunk and we all had to get home. So he's like, yo, just sleep over at my house and we'll bring you to work in the morning. And I'm like, yo, not for real though, because I need to go to work in the morning. Like I can't be doing a no call, no show. This is not that kind of job and I need the money. Unless y'all gonna be paying me, it's not gonna cut it. Like I have to go to work. So he's like, nah, nah, I got you. I promise I'll bring you to work in the morning. I'm like, cool. It's cool with me. I don't care. We go back to Harley's crib, and this kid still wants to drink. And I'm like, bro, you're bugging. Like, I am tired. I need to KO. Like, I'm done. I'm out for the count. Y'all keep drinking, but I need to knock out. And I went right on the couch to knock out. Once I lay down somewhere when I'm drunk, I'm not moving. There's nothing that's moving me. I'm not going nowhere else. Like, this is it. Like, this is where I'm sleeping. I feel Angel come on the couch talking about go on the blow up bed. No, you go on the blow up bed. Why would I go lay on the blow up bed with Harley when me and him just became cool today? Like that don't even make no type of sense. And I'm already here. Like so you can either scoot and make yourself comfortable in the fetal position on the end of the couch, or you can go on the floor. But I am not moving. Are you crazy? So Angel's like, oh my god, and she goes on the floor on the blow up bed. So Harley gave up on the drinking because Angel was out of it, I was out of it, we both wasn't down, so he's like, whatever. He starts playing music so that we can go to sleep to music or whatever, which I didn't mind because I typically listen to music to fall asleep anyway. So he's playing music from his laptop and then he goes to lay down on the blow-up bed next to Angel. So the laptop's playing like a bunch of random stuff, and I'm just like, I can't fall asleep to this. Like, there's turn up songs, there's slow songs, like it's just too much. Like I'm too into music to like tone that out. So I'm like, nah, I need to change this. So I get off the couch and I go to change the music on the laptop, which is on the floor. When I did that, I feel so stupid because there was like so many things that I should have picked up. Like I should have picked up off jump from when they kissed in the hookah spot. That should have been my cue to take my ass home. I should have walked, took an Uber, whatever. Like I should have just brought myself home because you know what I'm saying? But I felt like I thought it wasn't that serious. So when I got off the couch and went onto the floor, because that's where the laptop was, next to the blow up bed on the floor, they like maneuvered kind of weird. Like I don't know. It was just weird the way that like they were like positioned and like moved. Like they I don't know how to explain it. I'm trying to explain it so that you guys can see it from how I saw it. It just looked like they could have been laying opposite directions. So Angel was laying this way and Harley was laying this way. And then when I moved, it looked like Harley could have been like looking over to see what I was doing. And then Angel was here. Like, you know what I'm saying? So he was kind of like laying on her like this and she was like looking at me, but it didn't look like they were doing anything. Like it just looked like he was laying this way, she was laying this way, and then when I moved to get up, like to go fix the laptop, that he had turned his body to see what was going on, and then he was kind of just like leaning over her to see what I was doing type of thing. That's how it looked. So that's why I didn't really think anything of it. But in hindsight, now that I know what happened, I know what was going on at that time when I got off the bed. So, I mean, off the couch. So, whatever, I take the laptop off the floor because I'm like bent over, like in this weird position trying to fix it. And I'm like, nah, I'm just gonna take the laptop with me. I take the laptop under the couch. I find a weekend playlist, like his good stuff way back when he was good. No shade, but shade. I put it on, and then I just put the laptop towards the end of the couch and go back to lay down. So I'm laying like this way on the couch, like facing the actual couch. So my back is facing Harley and Angel. And I'm like with my eyes closed, trying to go to sleep. Like I'm just trying to like listen to the music and go to sleep. And as I'm listening to that music, I feel like I'm hearing something. And y'all know the Weeknd's music. If you listen to the Weeknd's old music, like House of Balloons and Thursday, y'all know that he be having a lot of sound effects all up in there, like girls crying, like all types of other things in there. Like it's just symphony, like it's just beautiful. Like his work back then was just so beautiful. But I'm hearing something, and I'm like, is this part of the song? Like, nah, there's no way. Like it was one of my favorite songs by him, and I'm like, nah, there's no way. Like, there's no way that the noise that I think that I'm hearing right now is a part of the song. So I'm like, my eyes shoot open instantly because I'm hearing moaning, like faint moaning from behind me. And I'm like, there's no way. I keep saying that to myself, like in my head, there's no way. There's no way. There's no way. I literally just keep saying that to myself because I'm like, there's no effing way that they're having sex behind me right now. Like, it can't, it's not possible. There's no way. I'm now the song's like starting to dim down, and I'm hearing it a little bit more, like random little moans, and I'm like, bro, you guys. I turn over. I see a comforter over Harley's back. I see maybe this much of Harley's head, and I see him arched on top of Angel. I can't see Angel, but I see Harley, and obviously he's arched on top of Angel. And I see humping, rapid humping like rabbits and dogs. And now I'm here, like now that I'm looking, I'm definitely hearing them moan. Bruh, I was shook. Okay? Shook. My heart sank into my stomach. Now, mind you, I can't sleep with pants on. And that night I had on a jumper. So I had took off the jumper and all I had on was like this long oversized tee. So it like covered like my underwear and stuff. And I was like, bro, I have to get out of here. Like, I have to leave. Mind you, I'm in a one-bedroom apartment. Like, there's nowhere else for me to go. Like, it's like a studio apartment. So there's nowhere for me to go. Like, there's not like, oh, let me leave the room and go sleep in the living room. I am in the living room and the bedroom and the kitchen and everything else. Like, this is it. So I'm like, bro, like, I have to leave. Mind you, the blow-up bed is an inch away from the couch. Like if I went like this, like stretched my arm out like this, I could have touched them. And my jumper is like laying in that 1 inch space between the blow bed and the couch. I'm freaking out, bro. I'm like, oh my god, I have to get out of here. I have to get out of here. I have to get out of here. I put my foot down and I grip my jumper with my foot and pick it up, and I literally tiptoe around the bed. Mind you, they have not noticed that I have noticed what is occurring. They're still going. Like they're trying to make a baby. I ran out of the house. I ran out of the house in my shirt and my underwear. I put my jumper on and my shoes on outside of the house. I got dressed outside like somebody's mama just bagged me having sex with their son. Sis, I had to take a walk of shame and I didn't even do anything. After I get outside and I put my clothes on, I start walking. I'm like, I have to walk home. That's just what it is. I have to walk home because I don't even think I had enough in my bank account at the time to take an Uber home from where I was. Like it was too far. So I'm like, I'm gonna have to walk. Mind you, it was a droop. That walk was like an hour and a half. I'm blowing up Stefana's phone, hoping that she answers so that she can come pick me up from where I'm at. I'm blowing her up, blowing her up, blowing her up. She's not answering. I'm like, oh my God, fantastic. Like, fantastic. And I'm going to have to walk all the way home from where I'm at. So I'm walking, and it's like 2 or 3 in the morning, guys. Yeah, it was like 3 in the morning. I'm walking home. I'm listening to music. At first, as I'm walking home, I'm not upset. Like I don't know why I didn't feel upset. I was listening to music. I was vibing to the music. I was dancing and singing to the music in the street. Like it wasn't 3 in the morning. Like I don't know why I didn't feel upset yet. But the closer I got to my house, as I'm seeing landmarks that are telling me like this is where your house is. Mind you, I had to GPS the way to walk to my house from where I was at, bro. As I'm getting closer to my house, now I'm getting pissed off because I'm like, yo, I really have been walking for an hour now, or almost an hour now, and neither one of them have noticed that I'm gone. Like, neither one of them have called me. Neither one of them have pulled up on me. Neither one of them had nothing. Like, nothing. It was like I was not there. Like, I didn't exist. Like, it didn't matter. And I'm like, there's no way that this could still be happening. Like, there's no way that y'all are still having sex right now. And after y'all finished, none of y'all got up to, like, I don't know, clean yourselves off or use the bathroom or anything and notice that Treasure's not on the couch no more. Like, what? So I'm fuming. Like, the closer I'm getting to my house, I'm mad. Now I'm mad to the point that I'm crying. Like, I'm pissed because I'm like, yo, Angel, you know me. Like, if I don't even want to chill with you guys in a public setting where y'all not doing nothing, what makes you think that I want to be in a room while you're having sex with somebody? You know what I'm saying? Like that don't even make no sense. I didn't tell my mom when I got home. My mom opened the door. She wasn't even surprised because she's used to me coming home at like crazy times in the night. So I come home, my feet are hurting, killing me. I have to be up because I got home at like 4:30 in the morning, 5. I have to be up for like 9 so I can be ready to go to work at 10. So I'm laying down and I'm trying to sleep, but I can't sleep because my heart is racing. My head is going 1,000 miles per hour because I'm just so freaking mad that I just had to walk all the way home because of that, for that reason. So now I'm like, okay, whatever. She still hasn't hit me up. I got ready for work. I got to work and everything. Still no hit up from Angel. So I'm just like, yep, this girl is dead to me. Done. I'm finished with this girl. So I'm at work, working, and I get a hit up from Angel, and she's like, bro, where did you go? And I'm like, cuff. I literally wrote cuff. I have no words to say to you because if I say anything that I want to say to you, I'm gonna hurt your feelings. And that's that. She writes back, okay. I'm like, okay. So I'm like, maybe she don't know what's going on. Maybe she thinks that I'm mad because I had to get a ride to work in the morning. Like maybe she genuinely doesn't know that I know what happened or when I left. So I said back, I hope the deal was worth it. So she could know what I was referring to. I don't. She never wrote back after that. I got a missed FaceTime call from her, but I don't remember my phone ringing or vibrating in my pocket, so I don't know if she accidentally FaceTime called me or she tried to FaceTime call me to talk about what happened. But I missed the call, and even if I had saw that she was calling, I was not answering. Like to talk about what? So me and Angel did not talk after that. We did not talk for a while after that. And I was good money on her. I was like, I'm good. I'm not rocking with her. I'm not nothing. But she ended up hitting me up on my birthday. She wrote this long paragraph thing and apologized to me and all this stuff and was just explaining like like she didn't make excuses for what happened, and that I can respect. I'm the type of person, honestly, you have to do something crazy grimy to me for you to try to apologize to me or for you to apologize to me and for me to not forgive you like wholeheartedly. You know what I'm saying? Like I will never forget what you did. I will never forget it, and I will never put myself in a predicament to have it happen again. That's the thing. But I will wholeheartedly forgive you. Like I won't hold it ever against you. I won't feel the type of way against you. I'm not that type of person that I'm gonna feel the type of way against you and then be like around you. Like that's stupid to me. I hate when people do that. That's corny. If you're that type of person, please stay away from me because that's weird. Like that's fake to me. If I say I forgive you, I forgive you. We talked back and forth about it, and then it came to a resolve where we squashed it. Me and Angel are cool now. We're good. That's my homegirl. Like you know what I'm saying. It's whatever. People make mistakes. People get drunk and they do stupid things. And I understand that she was faded. Like you know what I'm saying. We were all very faded. I don't excuse that. I don't think that's the reason why you should be getting into stuff while people in the room, but I can understand that Angel was super drunk and wasn't in the right state of mind, and neither was Harley, and whatever emotions got caught up. So that was the time that I had front row seats to a live action porno. I didn't want it. I didn't sign up for the raffle for it. I didn't purchase the tickets. I could have lived without it. I really could have. But that's life. Now I have a story time to tell you guys. So I hope you guys enjoyed that story time. Let me know down in the comments if anything like that has ever happened to you. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. The subscription button is right down there, I believe. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Thank you for watching. Peace.